Alright, how's everybody doing today? Back again with another video for you guys and gals. And today, in this video, I just want to talk to you guys and gals about content creation tools and some of my go-to recommendations for creating all different types of content, okay? So this is the type of video that you kind of want to watch if you want to get into making any content of your choice. So maybe you want to make a podcast, maybe you want to get into production, whether it be video production or photo production, maybe you want to make a channel on your dedicated platform of choice. Hopefully this video will help you out. Now, we're going to talk about everything you need to know from end to end, so this video might get a little lengthy, and all links to everything that I'm going to talk about and recommend with you guys and gals will be available down below in the video description. So as always, if you find this video helpful, okay, in any shape, form, or fashion, please help your boy out by giving the video a thumbs up, alright? All the links to everything that I talk about will be available down below in the video description. So as always, it will be like a one-stop shop for you guys and gals down below in the video description, and you should be good to go, alright? And if you enjoyed this content, please consider hitting that subscribe button and clicking off that notification bell so you get notified when I make new content. Alright, intro done, let's get into this. Now, my content creation style, speed and convenience are king, alright? Because of my disability, if you don't know, I have CP, which is cerebral palsy, so things are a little bit difficult for me. So when I'm making my content and the tools that I use, speed is king, alright? So you're gonna see throughout this video that a lot of my tools are very plug and play, so they can easily be put together, used, and then taken apart within a matter of seconds. Alright, so that's one thing that you need to decide from the jump, what style of content you're going to be making, whether it be, as I said, video content, photo content, audio content, podcast. You need to decide that, because that will determine the types of tools that you use. Right? So, starting off for me, because I am a video content creator, so I generally focus on video. When you're focusing on video, you need a really good camera. Now, the beautiful thing is that in the day and age that we live in, smartphones nowadays have some really good cameras, and along with your smartphone, they're coming with a lot of processing power, so that makes them a really good tool for editing and whatever you need them to do. Alright, so this right here, the first thing we're going to talk about is my production device, or one of my main production devices. This is the Samsung Galaxy S7 Active. Alright, and this is really nice because it has a really good camera for making content, and the power that's in here based on the hardware makes it really good for editing and publishing that content as well. Alright, so a lot of content creators, they tell you to just use the device that you have on hand, and for the most part, when you're just starting out, that's a really good rule of thumb, and you can always upgrade over time. But for me, I think that I'm just going to start off with a general recommendation. So if you're making video content, the minimum you want is some really good 720p, or you want some really good 1080p. Alright, this device right here makes some really good 720p and some really good 1080p, and the recording limit restrictions for 720p and 1080p are really low. So for 720p, I can record up to 46 minutes, and for 1080p, I can record up to 33 minutes and change. Those limit restrictions are important because based on the style of content you're trying to create, you might have to do multiple takes, which means you're going to do a lot of editing later, but it's always good to do multiple takes and then edit it down to the way you want. This way you don't lose your train of thought. Okay, so the smartphone you use is key, and determining the resolution you want to record at for whatever you're trying to do is also key. Now this right here, the Samsung Galaxy S7 Active, this bad boy ran me $85, I believe. Price is also important, so you're going to hear a lot of price points throughout this video. So really good stuff in my opinion. And another reason why I decided to go with this device is because it has all of the necessary tools. Alright, so not only does it have a really good camera with really good processing power, but it also has a 3.5mm headphone jack, which is really important based on the type of content you're trying to create, because audio is key. Nobody wants a really crispy YouTube video or content and then have crappy audio. So you're definitely going to need a device with a 3.5mm headphone jack, because there will be situations where you can't get the best audio. Then you need to go ahead and invest in a good microphone for voiceovers, so on and so forth. So the first tool is your smartphone, right? Then the next tool, because we already talked about it, let's talk about audio solutions and microphones. Now for me, when I make recommendations for audio, I like to recommend two different styles of microphones. I like to recommend the mini shotgun style microphone. As you see here, this is my BOYA mic. And I like to recommend the clip-on style of microphone, right? Now, the clip-on style of microphone, that's something you'd want to use if you're trying to get direct audio samples, nice crisp audio samples, or you're doing talking head style videos or vlogs, because this way you can easily hide the microphone and disguise it with certain styles of clothing, and this way you still guarantee you get really good audio. The shotgun style microphone, this is good if you're shooting outdoors and you got a lot of wind noise and you want to cut down on that, or you want to be outside in the field and you're trying to record ambient noises for a video to add a little bit of extra depth and emotion to the video. That's when you would want to use a shotgun style microphone, in my opinion. So that next thing is audio, and I could always recommend one shotgun style mic, alright, and one clip-on style mic. Okay, boom. Okay, now the shotgun style mic you see here, the BOYA mic, this bad boy was $40. Okay, now shotgun style microphones, really good quality ones, they can range in price from as little as $20 to as high as the most expensive one I've seen was like $350. So they can get quite expensive. I will link this one up as well as another inexpensive, good quality one down below in the video description. But that's the shotgun mic. Now, for the clip-on microphone, there's a bunch of different companies that make these. I think this one was Pop Voice that made this one. So I'll link this one down below. This one was $15, alright? And I get really good audio samples from this. Now, if you want an example, just go ahead and check out any of my fit and sound demos. A large majority of my fit and sound demos I record with this mic, okay? Or I record them with this mic right here, which is my Movo MA2010. Okay, this one's a little bit harder to find. That's why I didn't feature it in the video, right? But you definitely want to take the time to consider really good audio, okay? So you're definitely going to need a clip-on microphone as well as a shotgun style microphone, alright? Now, we covered audio. Now let's go ahead and talk about the different things you need to mount up your smartphone to get the appropriate angles, right? Because angles are key, especially if you're making videos. Different types of B-rolls can add another level of dimension to the video and, you know, give the viewer a little bit more understanding than just a basic angle shot can do. So to do that, if you're using your smartphone, you're going to need to invest in these other tools. So let's get into this now. The biggest investment you're going to have to invest upon are these down here. But this right here is a major tool. This is a smartphone mount / smartphone clamp. Now this one is a spring-loaded clamp, and I use a lot of spring-loaded clamps, and this one can pretty much fit any size smartphone, alright? Now, when I look for spring-loaded clamps, I'm looking for three things, alright? One is, are they able to fit any size smartphone, right? And this one can. Two is, the mount points. When I look for my smartphone mounts and clamps, I look for smartphone mounts and clamps with multiple mount points, because again, multiple mount points give you multiple angles. Angles are key when you're producing video, okay? So you can see this ULANZI mount here has two mount points. It has a front mount point and a bottom mount point. So you can mount it on the front and get your closer top-down angles, okay? Or you can mount it on the bottom and get extra stability and get different angles. So it's all about the different mount points for the different angles, okay? So that's number 2. Number 3 is, you can see we have a cold shoe mount here, and this is for mounting up different styles of microphones, okay? Because as I said, audio is king, right? So those are the 3 things that I look for when I look into smartphone mounts and smartphone clamps. Number 1, let's reiterate, adjustability and sizes. Needs to be able to fit any size smartphone. Number 2, mount points. Mount points means more angles. More angles means more depth to the video. And number 3, microphone mounts, because audio is king. And this one right here, this smartphone mount slash clamp, this bad boy ran me about 12 bucks, okay? So that takes care of the smartphone mount, all right? Now moving on, if you want to do stationary videos or vlog style videos where you walk around, you're going to need some stability, because don't nobody want no shaky video, man. So that's where you'd want to invest in something like this. This right here is the RetiCAM adapter, and this is a monopod slash extension pole. Alright, now this lets you fully adjust. Okay, you mount your smartphone on here, then you tighten this, you loosen this to adjust it, and you tighten it to lock it into place. And then this extender pole can give you different angles while also providing different, you know, okay, that's pretty self-explanatory, right? So if you were vlogging, you know, and you want to just hold this out in front with your smartphone on it, you can do that. You can also use this to get different angles for your B-roll. You can do that as well, all right? So everybody needs to invest in a really good quality extender pole or monopod, and a really good adapter, depending on if your monopod or extending pole comes with a swivel head. This is good for product reviews and B-roll, okay, and vlogs, especially if you're gonna move around, right? And the last but certainly not least portion is the tripod, okay? Now this right here is one of my go-to tripods. This is the mini Manfrotto tripod. Whoop, 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 whoop. I forgot something. Pricing on the extension pole slash monopod and the adapter. So this extension pole, this bad boy ran me, I believe it was 11 bucks. And this adapter ran me about $12, okay? Now, depending on the ones you find, you may get them with the adapters already on them, or you may have to buy it separately. Now, the one that I originally used, the one that I'm using to record this video, they are currently out of stock. That's why I made this one for this video here, but you just have to look around. Now, I'll give y'all some nice recommendations in the video description, but I would actually recommend this. So the extension pole, $11, and then the adapter piece, 12 bucks, right there. Good. Then the last piece, and probably one of the most important pieces, is the tripod itself. Now this is the mini Manfrotto tripod, and this is what I use for getting the talking head videos you see. A lot of the times when I'm doing talking head videos, I just mount my phone on the clamp here, put it on here like this, turn the camera on, and we record. So that's how I do my talking head videos. When I do update videos or things of that nature, I just drop it on like this, put my phone in, and we're gone. Also, I use this for getting the angle y'all see in this video. So the top down angles for my product reviews and demonstrations for y'all, I use this. I connect it up to my extender pole, and this is how I get this angle, right? Now, throughout the video, I don't know if y'all noticed, but I had B-roll running throughout the video. This way y'all can see my original setup compared to what I'm recommending, just so y'all can see some of the similarities and the differences there. But this is probably one of my favorite pieces of kit, because usually when I'm going out, I don't really know what's gonna happen. But if I know, if I wake up and on that particular day I feel the urge to record something, I don't really know when I'm gonna record it. So I typically pack my bag with, smartphone mount, the tripod, and maybe like one extender pole and one of the microphones, and we're gone. This way, when the inspiration hits, I can just as easily put it all together and be ready to go. Alright? So these, guys and gals, is some of the products that I could recommend for producing any style of content, okay? Whether it be audio, video, or photography content, these are some of the tools that I can recommend, right? So, y'all might be saying, you keep saying audio, Well, if you wanted to record, like, let's say, a song, or you wanted to record, like, a podcast, well, you can get an audio recorder app on your phone. Alright, or you can get a DJ mixer app on your phone, and you can record the audio content, release it as like a track or like a podcast or like a radio broadcast. You can do that with this. Alright, so that's when I say audio content, that's what I mean. Now y'all can also see, like, I think I did a Let's Talk video in an audio only format, and I use strictly my smartphone and these two pieces of kit to make that, along with one of my microphones. Alright, so that's what I'm talking about, and I already gave y'all examples of the types of video content you can create. Alright, so talking about the tripod pricing, this bad boy, man, I can't talk today. This bad boy ran me about $20. Now, in terms of tripods, these range in price from $10, and the highest I've seen is like $250. But this is my go-to recommendation here. This one is $20. Alright? So, really good stuff there. Now what I want to do before I get up out of here is I just want to show y'all real quickly how easily this stuff is to put together, fully assemble. So it's all taken apart right now, and we're gonna put it all together in the fully assembled state or the ready to shoot state, and then we're gonna take it all back apart. This way y'all can see what I'm talking about when I say speed is king, okay? Because I don't like to have too many limitations when I'm trying to record stuff, so speed is king. So you can see everything is fully taken apart. Okay, I think we're gonna use the shotgun style mic here. So we're going to put that there. And now let's put it all together and see how fast we can do this. And y'all time me. I might throw a timer up at home, let y'all know how long it took. But let's do this and then we'll wrap the video up. So ready? 3, 2, 1, go. So first thing we're going to do is take this and we're going to mount it on here like that. Okay? And it's spring loaded, so we just slide it up, lock it on. Adjust this. I like to adjust this so it doesn't block my buttons. So you can see my volume buttons are clear and my power button is clear. Then after that, we want to mount up the microphone. And I launched the camera by accident, so whoops. So now we want to mount up the microphone. Oh, that's because I got the hotkey enabled. So as I said, this is why hot shoes are important, because it allows you to mount different styles of microphone here. So we're going to mount the microphone onto the hot shoe, and it's really important that you decide what angle or which way you want to mount the microphone. So depending on the style of video that you're trying to create, that determines how you would mount the microphone. So we got the microphone mounted, and we're going to lock this into place. Okay, so now the microphone is mounted and it's ready to go. And then we need to decide whether or not we're going to do a stationary video or we're going to have a mobile video. So if I'm using a stationary video, I would use this. Or if I'm just recording a video on the go, I would just use this. So that's the next distinction we need to make. So if I'm being mobile, I just throw on the tripod. Okay, and we're ready to go. Done. Y'all see how quick that was? Okay, all ready to go. All I have to do is plug in the mic, line everything up, and push record. So mobile videos, we're good. That literally took me like a couple minutes. Now, stationary videos, same concept, just one more piece. So we take off the tripod, literally takes a few seconds, and we put on the extender pole with the adapter. Okay. That locks into place. Okay, bam. And then we put the tripod back on, so we have maximum stability. Okay, do this off camera real quick. Alright, and y'all can see this is literally taking a few seconds. Now I keep moving it off camera because the tripod that I'm recording with is kind of in the way. So that's why I keep taking it behind the camera to put it together. But y'all can see that literally took a few seconds right there. And now we're all fully assembled and this is ready to use. And I can adjust it to any height that I would like. So y'all let me know, how long did that take? Comment down below in the video description. Alright, so now it's fully assembled. Now let's take it all apart. Let me try and do this part on camera for y'all. So taking off the tripod. Okay, taking off the extender pole. Alright, unmounting the microphone. Okay, unmounting the microphone. Just untighten this. Slides right off. Okay, and then finally unmounting the smartphone. Just like that. Boom. So, y'all saw how quickly I put it together. Y'all let me know how quickly did I just take it apart. Now, I gotta watch the video back to actually post the numbers for y'all. But y'all see how easy that was? Real quick. Real quick. Alright, so this pretty much does it for this video, guys and gals. Again, I just wanted to make this real quick video giving y'all some recommendations as to tools for creating content. So, I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope everyone is staying safe out there. And I will catch you guys and gals in my next video. Oh, and I don't know if I said it, but this was recorded with the 16 megapixel rear facing camera on the Samsung Galaxy S6 Active in 720p resolution at 30 frames per second with no external microphone hooked up. So please let me know what y'all think of the audio quality as well as the video quality down below in the comments. And as always, all feedback is appreciated and keep it respectful, please. Alright, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Have a good one. We are out of here. Peace.